we're going to talk about the envelope system. This is what I use. Found it at the dollar store, I don't know how long ago. It's pretty long across, but it fits, I don't know, it fits. It works for me. I had used it years ago for all my bills, then got more bills and it was too small. So now I use it for my envelope system. I first found the envelope system years ago on the Gail Vaz Oxlade website, and I'll link that down below. But she uses jars. She recommends jars. I don't use jars. I use envelopes just because I didn't want the jars sitting out and everybody going, oh, what's with all the jars? So this is what I use. This has a bunch of little file areas here, as you can see. And I do have a notebook. I no longer use the notebook anymore. The notebook is to write down all your expenses. But with the invention of, that's all I wrote last time, and I haven't used it since. Don't even know why it's in here, actually. I use an app called Good Budget, and I will link that below. You can use it through your computer or your smartphone. It is a free app, which is what I love. And you can get the paid for app too, where you don't get ads. So we're going to go through what envelopes I use. Now, I fill my envelopes every payday, so it's bi-weekly. We have the food envelope, which I spend $400 a month on groceries, pet food, shampoo, conditioners, toothpaste, toiletries. Pretty much anything and everything that I can buy at the grocery store will go into my food envelope. Then I have, just trying to find it here, restaurants and entertainment. Now, restaurants is different because we're on baby step 2 from the Dave Ramsey program, and we only go out for dinner once a month, which cut down on my budget so much. It made us find tons of extra money, which was excellent. Woo! And tomorrow I'll do a budgeting program, but today is just the envelopes. Anyway, so restaurants is $120 a month for the 4 of us. And I have entertainment. Entertainment is only $40 a month, which does not sound like a lot, but it's supposed to be more for if guests come over and we need to buy a bag of chips, or if we're going to go to someone's house for dinner, we can go out and buy a bottle of wine and offer that as a gift. So that's what my entertainment is. It's not a lot, I agree, but it does help a lot. And then the other 4 envelopes I have are what I call our allowances. We each get $20 a payday, so $40 a month, and that is to go towards almost anything we want. My husband and I, we save up now. That's the trick. Now we save up for whatever we want. The other day my husband wanted to buy a video game, cost him $60, so he had to wait to get the $60 in his envelope so that he was able to buy the game. I think the game actually came to 58 something after taxes, so not quite 60. Then, and so the compartments that I have food, entertainment, which is our allowances, and the restaurant one. Other, the reason I have an other, there's a hair, gifts, and what I call an allowance, because I have an 11-year-old who works for her money, because money's not free. So the $20 is as if she wanted to do an extracurricular activity. The community center here in town does monthly dances. They're about $5. So, we could pay for that. During Halloween, she went on a cemetery tour, and that was $15. So that $20 went towards that. And then we have transportation. So I'm just going to finish going through the rest of my envelopes here. The hair and gifts, you can see it's in 2 different color pens because it started off as just hair, and then I thought, why not put hair and gifts together? So the hair is $60 a month. Gifts typically is about $50 a month, but being it's November and it's the last month before Christmas, we actually upped it to about $200 a month because it's the last month and I want to be done by December 1st. I hate shopping at the malls looking for something in particular. I don't mind window shopping. I just don't like, say I want to buy a particular toy for somebody and I'm looking, I can't find it because everybody else in the world has bought it. So I do not do shopping in December for Christmas. I also have what I call the allowance. And as I had mentioned earlier, we pay my 11-year-old to do jobs. And she gets to pick what jobs she does. She has a list of jobs, and as she does her job, she marks down what she's done. And on this list, it even tells you what the dollar amount is for everything. So for instance, we have a huge yard, well, huge for in the city. We have a huge magnolia tree, and it falls about 4 times maybe 2 times a year. And right now it's fall, so everything has fallen and it keeps falling. And I think the tree will be bare in a couple more days. But my driveway is covered. I've already shoveled it out 3 times. Yes, 3 times. And she says she wants me not to do it because she wants to do it, and she gets paid $5 to do that. So that would be on the allowance thing. And I put $20 a month in the allowance because she doesn't get paid a ton. So, and she hasn't been working a ton, so that's the other thing. Now I have transportation. Transportation is gas, bus passes. When I used to buy bus passes for my eldest, who I no longer do, she buys her own because she's 18, she's working full time. And I also put a sinking fund towards the car. I put $100 every payday, so that's $200 a month, for in case something happens. For instance, there was a knocking noise in my engine. Took it in. I can't even tell you what was wrong because I know nothing about car parts. It cost me $1,000. I had to at that time put it on my credit card. So this way, even if I don't have the full amount, I have most of it. And we're also going to talk a little bit about the emergency fund tomorrow as well, I think. We'll see. But yeah, so these are the envelopes I use. These are the amounts that I use. And every time I take any money up, I do not carry this around. Now I know Rachel Cruz has designed this beautiful little wallet that you can carry around with you, and when you run out of cash, you run out of cash. I don't like that idea, only because if I carry it with me, I am more likely to use it, and I will take the money out of one compartment and use the money from another compartment. So for instance, let's say I wanted to buy some makeup for myself and it cost me $50. I don't have $50 in my envelope. I will take it out of whatever envelope happens to be full at that time. So we keep this at home. We do not carry it with us. Not my husband, not mine, not even our allowances. My husband and I, with our allowances, we keep it in here. Because this forces us to save for what we need. And it also forces us to plan. So the only time I do take the envelope with me is the food. Because I know it's going to cost me $200. So every payday. So I do find that I do take that whole envelope with me because I do go to a couple of different stores. So that's what I do. I also really regularly look at the grocery flyers. My local grocery stores, they do price compete. So if you take in a Walmart flyer to a Save On Foods, they will match that price if it's on the same product by the same brand. And I believe Walmart also will price match if you do it vice versa. So if you take a Save On Foods flyer to Walmart, they will price match as well. So that's how I do my envelope system. I'd love to hear how you do it. Let me know down below, and I will add some links and to the Gail Vaz Oxlade so that you can see how I learned originally how to do this and how I've tweaked it a little bit. And hope you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Thank you.